What is going on, everybody? It is Dylan with Astrodfs, and in today's video, going over the Thursday night showdown between the Rams and Seahawks. This one's getting a little interesting. One, weather could be a factor more than we'd like it to be for this huge implication division game where you get the Rams on the road against the Seahawks. Puka Nacua, 12K, having some really, really good football. Saw them play in Week 11. Puka Nacua, 7 for 75, 15 points. The big difference, Davante Adams is doubtful to play in this, so you kind of look at Puka Nacua as a standalone guy at the top for the Rams. Even someone like Kyren, I mean, it's likable, but unless Kyren gets one of his huge receiving games and not one of the average receiving games, probably not going to see a lot out of Kyren in this one as well. Both defenses play really, really good in the pass, on the run. Rams defense probably weaker against the pass, but against the run, they're really good. Seattle's been really good against the run. They do allow quite a bit of receiving to opposing running backs, but I'm kind of liking the Puka Nacua JSN of having two of the best receivers in the league this season. Facing off against one another. I like the tight ends, and I like defenses in this one. So, Puka Nacua at 12K, yes. JSN at 11.6 against the Rams, yes. Matt Stafford at 10.4 without Davante, probably not, right? We've seen Matt Stafford and Puka Nacua have a great chemistry together before Davante Adams was there, but we've relied upon Matt Stafford converting a lot in the red zone with Davante Adams. So even if Matt Stafford has one of these big games, I don't know if we're getting the 2-3 passing touchdowns unless there's some longer touchdowns. I don't expect that. I expect the Rams to pretty much go through Kyren a lot when they get to the red zone. Doesn't mean that they're just not going to pass the ball. Obviously, you still have a superstar in Puka Nacua. Kobe Parkinson's been a reliable piece for them in the red zone. But I would look at Kyren in that aspect. But at the same time, Kyren's got to have a huge upside game, and I don't know if he does in this one. Sam Darnold could be interesting as another top piece, right? So usually when we're breaking down these games, we have quite a bit up here that we love. Me personally, I love Puka. I love JSN. I don't love Stafford. I don't love Kyren. Kind of don't even love Ken Walker here. Shaheed is interesting at his price point, but his price is kind of high for just type of games. I mean, these type of games could pay off, but at that price point, it's really hard. But I do like Sam Darnold at 9,400. I like the AJ Barner aspect of it. I like the JSN aspect of it. Like I said, I like Shaheed. It's just his price point I don't love. If he was down here at like the 52, 5,400 range, it's a lot more likable than 66. We have to see a ceiling game from Shaheed, which we could, right? I think it's very clear that the Rams and Seahawks are probably going to put a focus on shutting down their top receivers and making other people perform. We've seen games like that. It's not going to work. We're going to slow them down, but we're not going to fully stop them. So yes, in that aspect, if you want leveraging, go Shaheed and say, like, I'm banking on JSN having a bad game, which means Shaheed, AJ Barner, maybe Cooper Kupp, those guys have good games. But I do like Sam Darnold. I think Shaheed is okay, but I don't love him. Going down, Cooper Kupp, probably not. Probably not. I think if I'm stacking with JSN and I'm playing Darnold, I want to get AJ Barner more than I want to get Kupp. AJ Barner's numbers have been good. They've been solid enough. He's 4,400, so he's cheaper. Like, yes, these aren't great numbers. 5.7, 5.7, 7.7, 3.8. I get it. He's got a favorable matchup. They're facing a defense that stops the run. Pretty bad against the pass. I like AJ Barner is in a good bounce back spot, especially him getting some red zone targets. That's what I like in this game. Kobe Parkinson at 54. Yes, I think Kobe Parkinson's in a great play, especially at his price point. At 5,400 against Seattle, has been pretty bad against tight ends. I mentioned Kobe Parkinson for weeks. And now we get to game without Davante Adams, so there's a lot to like there. I mean, I'm not expecting a 24, but for him to get you, somewhere around 11, 12 points, I think is very fair and realistic. So, yeah, I do love Kobe Parkinson. The kickers, I'm not as in love with the kickers in this one. Due to the weather, maybe some strong winds, the rain. Not going to love a long distance field goal. That could also look, if you look at it from a different angle, it could also mean that because it's a lower scoring game, the total got bet down. I think it's at like 42, 43, somewhere around there right now. We're expecting the defenses to play really good, and maybe then one of the most successful kickers kicked me out of a fantasy league last week. One of the most successful kickers this season in Jason Myers just shines again, right? So there is that way. I just don't really like kickers as much on the slate. Blake Corum, not really interested in. Like, I get these numbers have looked really, really good. Played a really good run defense. Ran the ball pretty damn good. And then, against Arizona, Carolina, has some good games. I think if you're going to find success out of the run game or for a running back, it's going to be in the receiving aspect. And Blake Corum is not that style of running back. But he does have the touchdown upside. I will say that. 4 touchdowns in the last 3 games. So he has a touchdown upside. So if you want to play that narrative, I don't have an argument for you. I think that's a fair narrative to play into. AJ Barner, I mentioned. I think he's in a really good spot. 4,400, cheap. Love it. Defenses, yeah, both defenses for sure should be in your player pools this week. With the weather, a division game, like whoever wins this game is in first place in their division. So, and it has a lot, and they're battling for the bye week in the playoffs. So, both these teams going to be playing very tough. Seen some explosiveness from both offenses. We've seen some really good defensive play out of Seattle. And we've seen some really bad play out of the offense at times, too. The Rams, tough defense. Kind of been getting beat in the passing game the last few weeks. So I am skeptical of the Rams as well. But like I said, the weather should definitely play a factor in this one. So it's one way to go there. And then, man, for values, I think there's a couple of different angles you could go. If you want to go a backup tight end for the Rams, you want to go Allen, you want to go Ferguson, and just say one of them get in the game, get a run zone target, maybe score at the price points. I'm fine with that. Kind of punting at a Rams receiver like Tutu Atwell, just going to have a tough matchup. He primarily lines up in the slot quite a bit. So Mumfield, Whittington, Xavier Smith, if you want to take a shot on any of those guys, I'm fine with it. You're playing against Seattle's defense, so you just have to be cautious with it. I don't love anybody for the Rams receivers. It's just the price point they're at is fair. Like, I just prefer like an Allen, a Ferguson. It's not crazy to see one of these guys get 6+ points in this one, but just be cautious with it. On the Seattle side, like, Zach Charbonnet is just too much up here with Ken Walker. Like, don't love that. Cooper Kupp's an option. I just don't love the matchup there. So, like, where do you go else? Do you go White? Do you go Bobo? Yeah, for the price points, sure. Like, take a shot on it. Maybe, one of them gets in for a little bit, has a big play against the Rams defense, but you're looking at Kupp, you're looking at Shaheed, you're looking at JSN. So, it is tougher on this one. So, let's do a example lineup. So, let's put in both tight ends on this one. And we're starting off pretty good. Let's put Darnold in here. And then, is there anybody down here that we could try to plug in and just go with? This is tough. Let's just throw in Myers and see what we can build. So we got 12-8. I think it's probably going to be tough if I do that, and it is. It's the same thing for JSN. So we're not able to do that. What if we captain Darnold, which I don't love, but we still can't even do that. So let's clear really quick. What if we captain Colby Parkinson on this one? Sorry, I didn't even captain him. Let's captain and see if we could build out with those top guys. So let's put the top guys in that we want. And let's see if we could build AJ Barner's 44. So we're left with 4,500. And since we have Darnold, Jason, Barner, let's go this route and go Seahawks defense since we only have Puka and Colby Parkinson. And go that route. It's not the cleanest, but then in essence, I'm fading the Rams offense. I'm buying into the weather. I'm saying Puka and Colby Parkinson are going to have good games. And then Seahawks are going to have success in the pass game. That's the narrative I'm playing in with that lineup. So hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. I will have the cash and GPP videos going out later this week. So if you guys are interested in that, check those out. Have some shorts going out this week too. So if you guys are looking for just a quick video, I'll have some shorts out as well. So yet again, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.